Hi, thank you for coming back to watch another one of my videos. Your support really does mean a lot to me. Thank you for watching, the last few videos that I created. So for this look, I wanted to create an eye look that was my go-to brown eye look. Usually I like to match my eye look to my outfits. So like if I don't know what I'm going to wear, or if I'm in a hurry, I usually go for this look. It's something that I find that was easier to create, and something that's again will go with anything. So you can switch it up with a different lipstick look to match anything that you would like. So if you want to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Of course, I'm going to start by priming my eyes with my Max Painterly Paint Pot. And then I'm just going to rub this on my face. So the palette I'm going to use today is my chocolate Too Faced palette. It's going to be this one. It's again by Too Faced. It's the chocolate bar. It's the first one that they came out with. Unfortunately mine broke, so I'm going to be using the mirror in this one. So that's what this weird little thing is. So again, I'm just going to take my Painterly Paint Pot on my finger and then just take that all over my eyelid. And same thing with the other side. Okay, so I'm going to first take this Salted Caramel in the palette that I'm going to use as my first transition color. So I'm going to take that on a large angled brush, and this is a Morphe brush. Again, it doesn't have any numbers because I bought it in a collection that I guess was older, because it doesn't have any other numbers or names. So I just took a little bit of that Salted Caramel, dust it off, and so I'm going to put it in my crease and just work it back and forth, windshield wiper motions. And kind of flinging it out towards my tail of my eyebrow, and just keep going until I feel like it's nice and blended. So next I'm going to take this Bedazzling Tools. It's a 776 brush. Let's see if you can read that. Nope. Spelled Bedazzlium. I'm the worst at pronouncing things, so I don't know if that's correct, but that's what I'm going to call it. So next in the palette, I'm going to pick up the Milk Chocolate color. It's this light brown color that's in the top, and I'm going to put that in my crease with that fluffy Bedazzling brush tool. Again, dip it in my pan and then dust it off. So I'm going to go in the crease a little bit lower than what I did in the transition color. So that's what I got so far. So I was just thinking, like, I went to my grandma's this past weekend for a memorial that we held for my grandpa. I spent some time with my grandparents this weekend, and I was talking to them about Christ, because again, in my first video that I mentioned, my grandparents are really the ones that made me go to church when I was younger. And when you grow in age, like I said, in high school, like I kind of fell off. When you're trying to find your own path, you do sometimes wean away from God, because the worldly things try to tell you what's right and what's wrong. I was telling them about this weekend how that, like, the more that I started following Christ and knowing Christ and being more aware of what the Bible says that we need to do, like, I started thinking of those things as, like, I had no desire to do the bad things anymore. Like, I literally thought, like, I don't want to do that. Why would I want to do that? I just didn't feel any need to be bad, and like I think in the last video too, like I mentioned, like, I feel peace over my heart, with God, knowing that I have God with me. And some of the songs that I said too, I believe I mentioned Francesca Benestelli in some of her songs that she sings, and one of her songs, Holy Spirit, that she sings is like oh, when I first heard that, it touched me. Like, I cried. I'm not gonna lie, I cried when I first heard this song, because that's how, like, I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna play 2 parts of the song that are really, like, moved me, you know, touched me. So hopefully you'll be able to hear it good. So again, she says, like, come flood this place, fill this atmosphere with your presence. And like, when you do start feeling God's presence around you and like running through your veins, like, you are just a happier person. You just feel better about everything. Like, I don't know, it's just an overwhelming experience. Like I said, when I first heard that song, like, I felt his presence, and like, I just cried, because that is what my heart longs for. You know, like, before, like, I felt so incomplete. Like, I, you know, was trying to find love in, you know, friendships and in relationships and material things, and, you know, like, after end of every day, like, I still felt like I wasn't, like, something wasn't enough. And then, like, I found Christ in me, and like, that's the connection to the puzzle that I needed. He's my completion, you know, like, he fills my heart so much that I don't need anything else that in this world that can make me happy, you know. So I'll play the second part for you. So again, it says, let us become more aware of your presence. And again, like, God's presence is everywhere. It's around you, but like, you have to make the change in your mind and your heart to want to be with God. Like, because this world is going to tell you, no, don't be with God. Don't, you know, let's do this thing or these things, you know, that distract you from what God's purpose is meant to be for you, because you have a destiny and God has already had it planned. So if you're confused on where you need to go, you need God, because God's got your destiny already planned out. And if you need help in how to get there, the only person that knows that answer is God. So you need to go to Him. And like, I have became so more aware of Christ. Like I said, like, once you do, like, you feel so much more happiness in your heart and in your everyday life. Like, it changes your mindset. Like, when you become like one with Christ, like, you don't want to be bad anymore. You don't want to do these worldly things anymore. You want to be different and better for Him, you know. And it's a good feeling. And you know, I just wanted to share that because, like I said, like, I want these videos to help people also, like, learn makeup, but also bring people to Christ. And, like, yes, these videos are going to be long, but I want somebody to hear me when I say that. When I say that this world needs God. I hope I'm able to help somebody reach Him, because I'm telling you, that's what we need. I'm sorry for crying. Like, I'm a weenie. I cry at everything. You can ask my boyfriend. He tells me I cry too much all the time, but I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I do. Like, you know, like, I used to hate that about myself, is like, you know, I was too loving, too caring, but now I see, like, that it's a good thing. Like, with that much compassion that I have, I am sure that I'll be able to help somebody in this world in a good way. So anyways, I'm gonna quit crying because I'll never get through this video and my makeup will be messed up, number one. So excuse me. So we're done with the milk chocolate. So I'm going to go in and make the outer crease areas a little bit darker. So with my Max 219 pencil brush, I'm going to take hot chocolate and triple fudge. Again, I just want it in my outer side and not over my whole entire lid. So I'm just going to carve out like a little C on the outer edge and bring it like about halfway into my eyelid. It's going to be like a semi-cut crease, but not like a defined cut crease in a way. So again, I'm going to take it and define my outer edge. So just did a little, kind of like a little wing, and then I'm going to take it into the crease. Kind of go out and smoke that line that I just made, so I'm just going to rub it back and forth. Okay, so now I'm going to take my crown brush, the Crown C138. It's a small little brush, and I'm just going to go over that to kind of blend it out. So this is all that I'm going to leave it to. So again, it's just like a little C motion that kind of like I made. So I want the majority of my eye to be the light pink that I'm going to use. As you can see, kind of did give me the little cat out effect without putting the eyeliner on. Which for this look, I'm not going to use eyeliner. I wanted to also create another look that you know, if people aren't too confident with doing wing eyeliner, I wanted, you know, to have options for people to still, you know, use my eye looks. And which any eye look you can not do a wing with. I mean, I normally do like the way the wings make my eyes look, but I mean, just it's your preference. But practice really does make perfect. So if you're having trouble with it, just keep practicing, you'll get it, promise. Because I didn't get it at first, so. Oh, you see that highlight? So distracting, isn't it? No. Okay, sorry. Let's get back to business. Okay, so now I'm going to take this BH brush, again, no name, just a flat little brush here. I'm going to take Champagne Truffle from the palette. It's this nice, pretty, shiny pink here. It's not, it doesn't look too pink or shiny in this, but it's actually more pink once you actually get it on. That looks more white. It's a pink white. How about that? Like, I don't know if it really necessarily matters if it's... So again, I want to make this one kind of like a cut crease, but not like a real cut crease. So what I'm going to do is get it really close to the edge of my my brush, and I'm going to carve out where my crease is. That way I can, you know, make a difference between the lid and the crease, again, to give it a soft cut crease look. And I'm going to start at the top of where my eyelid and crease meet, and just kind of like flick this downwards. I'm just going to leave this little part right here colored. Again, I want to keep that little C part, but I want most of my eyes to be the truffle. So I'm going to take the same brush and actually get this this brow bone color at the very top of the palette. It's like a neutral color. I'm going to use the same brush because I do want a little bit of a shiny pigment, but not too much. So I'm going to take a little bit of that and just one little tap into the Champagne Truffle, and then go to the highest point of my brow bone and just work it. And same thing for this side. For this eyebrow, I like to take that same colors and go underneath my brow, because again, this one sits a little bit lower than this eye, so I just want to give it the illusion that this one is actually a little bit higher, or the same height. So just right under my eyebrow. And see, it doesn't look like it's gotten a little bit higher. So just to actually kind of go in and blend a little bit, I'm going to take my Morphe. Actually, sorry, this is a Crown C200 Deluxe Crease Brush. It's the really fluffy brush that is from Crown, and I'm just going to go and kind of blend it all together just to make sure that it all looks seamless. So now I'm going to take my e.l.f. brush. This is the e.l.f. professional eyeliner brush. It's just a small little flat brush. I'm going to take the darkest color, so that was that Triple Fudge. I'm going to mix it also with that hot chocolate as well down at the bottom. And then I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line as closest to the waterline as I can. So I'm going to actually take a little bit more of, I hate when I put something down and like you lost it in like that quick second. Like, how do I lose something in that quick second? Like, it's nuts. But I got it. I guess it's not nuts because there's a lot of brushes down here, so to get mixed in with all the brushes that there are, it's not very hard. So I'm just going to take this champagne truffle and actually put it a little bit more into the lower lash line just to like brighten that up a little bit. I'm actually bringing the color up a little bit in my upper crease here in this area, just because it opens your eye a little bit more, so it makes it more look more wider, more open, more awake in a sense. So then I'm going to take my sorry, my nose is runny, that's why I'm sniffling. So this is my MAC 214 brush, I think. It's a smudger brush, so it's just a flat little smudger brush, as you can see. So I'm going to take the milk chocolate that I use and also that salted caramel that we first used in the crease, and I'm just going to smoke out the lower lash line. So I'm going to go right, not directly below, but like where the end, and I hate when I can't talk. So I'm just going to go where the end of this lash line is, but not lash line, whatever this is. Ugh. I'm just gonna do this and you're gonna watch me. Please. That was really rude. Please watch me do this because I can't talk about it. So again, I'm not going to go in with eyeliner on this one, so what I'm going to do is, drum roll please, because nobody knows, just kidding, well, I do. So I'm going to take a black eyeshadow. So I'm going to take this black eyeshadow that I've got, I believe this is my Makeup Geeks Corrupt. It's in a little MAC palette. I don't know what this is called. I mean, it's a palette. It's a magnetic palette. It's called like a Z palette or something like that too. But so anyways, I'm gonna use this black shot. I really want to use this one next. Like, I haven't used it. It's like a mermaid color. Actually, I think it's Anastasia Mermaid, but I could be wrong. Because I have another color that's similar to this too. So one's Anastasia and then one's MAC. So anyways. So we're not chasing rabbit trails. I'm going to take this Corrupt color from MAC. It's just the matte black. And then I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics small little angle brush. And I'm just going to go as closely to my lash line as I can, because this will make your lashes look a little bit thicker. So that's, you know, another good point, because I don't put false lashes on all the time, or hardly ever really. So that's what I'm going to do. So again, I just took a little bit of that. As always, I dusted a little bit off. And I'm just going to go in small little movements. See how it like just made my eyelashes look like darker from this one to this one? Okay, and so to actually make this eye look a little bit more sultry, I guess. I'm actually going to take my ColourPop cream gel liner in the color Swerve. It's just a black eyeliner, and I'm going to tightline my waterline, my upper waterline. So it's always harder to do, like, or not harder to do, I guess it's harder to do on camera because I gotta hold this, because usually I'm at my little vanity thing and there's like a stationary mirror, so like I don't have to like hold something. So I'm trying my best to do this. I might have to do this off camera because I need a stationary camera. Ooh, that still gets me. Again, today I'm going to be using my Chanel. This is the Chanel Intimidable. I don't know. This is my Chanel mascara and I'm using it. Again, why am I so rude today? I'm so sorry. Again, I like to start at my outer edge and kind of wiggle myself up. And that's enough of that mascara. Next, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever. Hey, Chewy. Hey, baby. Don't have to use two mascaras. I mean, ever. I mean, you don't have to do anything that I do. But I just like using two mascaras. I mean, if you can see from this eye to this eye, like it now looks a little bit more thicker, a little bit more darker. Usually I get a... Sorry that started shooting. I think somebody was backfiring in the car that way. Anyways, I like it. I usually get one that's volumizing and then one that's spreads your... One that's lengthening. Volumizing is the same thing. So I get two different ones for two different reasons. And then I use them. I'm going to use this Milani nude color to line my lips. Next, I'm going to take my Revlon lipstick in the color Smoky Rose. It's like a mauvey color. This is the one I'm going to use. I want a little bit more pink than this. Hold on a second. So for the pink color that I chose to use with this look is going to be the Milani Matte Blissful in the number 62. So it's a really pretty pink color. I'm just going to put it in the middle of the lips to kind of give it like an ombre effect, but just to give it a little bit more pinkness. I mean, because the eyelid again is pink, so I kind of want to pull off that look. So this is the final look for my go-to brown eye. So I hope you liked watching it. It was a shorter video, you know. I'm trying to do better, but like I said earlier, like I don't think they're ever going to be shorter because most of the time I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be speaking something about Christ, you know, which if you don't like it, you don't have to watch me. But I'm definitely, you know, I've seen some YouTubers, you know, have like stuff about them or something at the beginning or the end of their videos, you know, so that way people could fast forward through their videos if they didn't watch what there was about. But like I wanted to incorporate my things about Christ in the middle so that people are forced to watch what I have to say about Christ. Well, I guess not forced to watch because I'm sure you can still speed right through me. But, you know, I feel like it would be more of a chance of somebody listening to me, like if I was to speak during my makeup look. But anyway, so I hope you like this look, and if you have any comments or anything that you want to see, make sure you leave them down in the description bar. And then please make sure that you subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you like this video. So, well, I guess that's it. Until next time, I'll see ya. Have a good day. God bless.